Warzone 2.0, there's the first official talk of it. Holy shit, okay. I really hope this doesn't get copywritten too, like the other video yesterday. Got some campaign stuff, they got some multiplayer stuff. Looks like maybe some Warzone 2 in here. Yeah, okay, so she confirmed that it's definitely coming this year. We haven't heard anything about Warzone 2, and she just straight up said that so casually. It's a cool experience, don't get me wrong, but then you leave and you got a little bit of a cough, and then you make it back home and you're shitting your brains out and vomiting because you decided to go to an event. Every time I've gone to TwitchCon, every time I've done any of it, always sick, every single time. Wait, here's the question. Do I upload this video around right when this is done? Or do I upload a video really, really late if this actually goes live in like 5 hours? There's a rumor that it's actually being released in Germany at 6 p.m. Eastern. So about 5 hours from the point that I'm recording right now, 1 p.m. Eastern, it would be 3 p.m. Pacific. I don't know if I'd be able to put a video up in time at that point. I wouldn't get a video up until like at least 9 o'clock probably, which would have been way more hours after. It's supposed to be a black screen. We got some technical difficulties, guys. Oh, okay, it was a black screen. Okay, we just saw the Juggernaut. Dolphin dive! The dolphin dive looks strange.
Enemies above. Drill charge.
Heartbeat sensors here again. Oh, you can carry your teammate. Why? Can you just pick them up, though? Sniping gameplay. Camera. So some, you know, Rainbow Six things. This guy's hanging on the ledge. Yeah, I heard the parkour was actually kind of crazy on this game, so I'm curious. Oh. It looks so good. It's got a javelin. That has to be like some campaign cut, right? Warzone 2 or DMZ? I'm assuming Warzone 2. So you can climb up onto the roof of the car, shock charge it. Oh, it has C4 on it! You don't even have to like put it together. They just made got boats, water mine, Gunsmith 2.0 that we just covered yesterday and has actually looked really, really good. Third person mode! Back down to the Modern Warfare 2 shit. Modern Warfare 2 had a third person mode. A lot of people aren't even aware of it. Wait a minute, are they replaying it? They are replaying it. Yeah, and there's that sidearm thing that I was talking about where you can just pull your pistol out real quick. This is where it came back on. Okay, yeah. So dolphin dive right here. Look at the distance he gets on that shit. Charlie Intel says that there is proximity chat. I hope there's proximity chat. You have no idea the shit that I'll be saying to people. It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna be talking and making fun of people that are just sitting inside of a room. I'm gonna be laughing at them so hard. You have no idea. If I could talk to people on Warzone, I know you're in there. Come on down. I know you're sitting in the room. I'm gonna do everything in my power. Stop camping! Warzone 2 looks great. The map looks incredible. It does remind me a little bit of like Blackout, sort of. Shit, even that recent Blackout game that I uploaded or whatever ended up showing exactly how it is in the water. I mean, it looks great. I'm not even disappointed by a single thing on here. I did hear a rumor though that the mini-map is kind of like how it was on Modern Warfare 2019. I think the mini-map is actually there, but I heard that it doesn't act the same way. You can fire an unsuppressed weapon and there could potentially still be no dot on the map, so we'll see how it goes with feedback and everything with that, but it is what it is. I don't want to spend this entire year sitting there destroying this game or screaming about the game and trying to pick the game apart as soon as I touch it. I just want to actually play the games and enjoy them instead of breaking things down. I have been for months waiting for shit. I just want to play, man. Raids? I don't even know what that is. This is confusing, man. You better turn off voice chat in your settings, buddy. And I'm not even saying that in like a toxic sense. I'm saying that I can make different cerebral plays in Warzone now. When I know a dude is hiding somewhere, and I know, and he knows that I know that he knows. I literally saw you in the window. You're probably sitting in the bathroom right now, and he's just gonna not move. As quiet as possible. See, I told you. And then when I go in there and I finally kill him, and then I can talk to his body. If they let you have a couple seconds when you get killed, when you can still hear the guy before you make it to Gulag, oh, the content, it's over. Okay, here's the question. When you spectate on Warzone, you should be allowed to hear voice chat when you spectate. If you spectate solos and watch two people from the outside talk to each other, I don't know how they would do that. I don't think that's even possible, but oh, it's Joe Secott. A lot of people hate Joe Secott because he basically is there for the casual player, more or less. He's cool, you know, he talks to us and everything, that's great. Obviously, ultimately, his concern is trying to get as many people as possible to at least try the game, I feel. Joe Secott is kind of that guy because Joe Secott in one of the interviews said something along the lines of like, we don't want really bad players to immediately run into good players and just get ran over, even though that's literally how it was all the way up until that skill-based matchmaking shit that they implemented. Now, they say that they always had skill-based matchmaking, but they're being insincere. Skill-based matchmaking has always existed in a certain way, but not to this degree. Also, the same type of players aren't playing, so when you have skill-based matchmaking implemented to the type of player base that is playing now versus then, it acts differently than how it did back then, because players act differently. It looks very clear. There's a slide. You can dolphin dive through windows. So clean and crispy.
You're actually going to see the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault in action today,
Oh,
which is
you
the
surely
entirety-
are. You're gonna see it all throughout the beta. Everyone's gonna be using that shit. Heartbeat sensor returns, but has a battery, so you can't constantly use it in Warzone 2. Better reload them batteries, you little bitch. You don't even know. I'm gonna be playing so many mind games. A dude will be hiding upstairs. I'm downstairs talking shit to him. I know you're there. I hear your heartbeat dying. You need some batteries? I can come up and hand you some. If there are lootable batteries or some shit for it, oh, I'm gonna start taking batteries and dropping them at doorways and shit. Just to bait them. It's like little rat traps.
20 AI on each team. AI are
Wait,
coming
what?
action mode. Hey, get to B. You know, they're taking C. You can kind of play it how you want to play it. You sit up on a rooftop.
I'm not playing this. I don't know what this shit is. AI? Why is AI in multiplayer? What are we talking about here? Can we just get 6v6? Are you telling me people are gonna be like getting camo challenges off of AI? Like, this is just weird, man. I hope not. Okay, well, maybe I'm just not gonna touch any large scale shit. I'm not even gonna touch Ground War if it has AI in it. Sorry. Okay, Spec Ops. Don't really know if this is useful.
I think the OG fans will be really excited because
Yeah.
we've looked at, you know,
It's just, we know how badly they had abandoned Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2019, so this is probably the least favorite thing of most people that are watching this whole thing. Listen, I understand that. I'm sure that there's like somebody out there with their little brother that thinks playing Spec Ops is like really fun together, or if you're like a dad playing with your son. They actively just ignored the mode and all of the problems that it had on there. Like, it just never cares. Does he actually walk like that in-game? Oni Operator. Okay, I mean, that looks... The one thing that's weird about the third-person mode is that it goes directly into first-person when you do it. The only thing that would actually bring you into a first-person view looking down sight in the old third-person mode that we had was sniper rifle. ARs and stuff like that, it would just tighten the... what would look like the hipfire spread, it would just tighten it to be accurate, and you would shoot from third-person. Just like a SOCOM or something. Yeah, campaign a week early is like the most big-brain thing they've ever done. I should definitely get that out before the actual game comes out.
welcome to Al Mazrah. This is our new map for Warzone
Al Mazrah.
2.0.
Okay.
It is a really interesting mix of geography.
Wow.
It is expansive desert settings with a mix.
Fortress down at the bottom. You have to cross a bridge in order to get out of it, much like that one area over on the Blackout map. That is actually a lot like the Blackout map. Okay, it's the biggest one they've ever made. So it looks like it's kind of got like a caldera thing going on here. It says observatories.
And if you're paying attention, you might even see a few that seem pretty familiar.
Oh yeah, it's Quarry. It's Quarry from Modern Warfare 2. Rohan Oil.
To make them,
Wait, Quarry, holy
something
fuck.
that the players will want to drop.
Observatory,
and get
that's
that
Dome!
single point of
MW3
interest
Dome!
And find the place that they want to drop and where they want to
Car
play, whether
Village?
it be a
Showdown!
highlight-
Airport? Oh my god, it's Terminal. Literally Terminal. Oh, this looks so much better than Verdansk and Caldera. Holy shit, it looks so much better than both of them. Look at that. Also, are solos on release? I don't want to play squads. I only want to play solos. Please add solos and add shipment. Please let the solo players just like be solo. I don't want to... Okay, right. So the gas station leak that Metaphor was talking about is true. So there's gas in the vehicles. There's batteries in the heartbeat sensors. There didn't say anything about actually getting the batteries back on heartbeat sensor, but vehicles, that makes sense. I could totally see people sitting there just waiting there at the gas stations for people to refill.
Do we still have circles? Is there still gas? I know there are guns, but do we shoot them?
It's a dust storm. Also, Metaphor said that there was 3 circles and it was a dust storm. Wondering how that works.
And I think one particular feature that I cannot wait to see the streamers engage with will be our
Proximity.
prox chat.
Yes!
So it's coming. It will be in Warzone, and there's going to be some amazing clips.
It creates community because this isn't just like a content thing either. Like a person to person that doesn't make content or stream or anything like that. If you guys are even like just sitting there chilling out and you run into each other and there's a funny moment, you say something to him and he says something to you. You see this shit all the time on Tarkov. There's this funny shit all the time that isn't even posted anywhere. It's just funny. It's things that you are going to remember and experiences that you are going to remember that are going to be more embedded in your head than anything that could have been in Warzone 1 in terms of a gameplay experience. Nothing is ever going to bring back the time of the original Warzone or that whole crazy period. That is in itself in its own little, you know, capsule. We move on. Okay, so the circle.
From it. So we kind of talked about what can
Okay.
we do to mix things up with the circle.
Boom.
So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles in those circles. And at a certain point, you're like, okay, we've cleared out our circle. We think we're good. And then those circles merge. They come back together.
I feel like this slows down gameplay a lot. It's a twist in the gameplay, but at the same time, splitting the circle up makes it so there's like less third partying in a sense. If you were on pace to get a very, very high kill game, for example, and then every single game it splits up into 3 circles, you have to do this thing where you're sitting around waiting for you to actually be even allowed to go and kill the rest of the lobby. What if I'm all world record pace and now they're splitting it up and everything? Can I make it to another circle? I feel like this intentionally is slowing down high kill gameplay style. Okay, there's AI. Okay, well, the AI just decided to sit crouched behind no cover at all next to a guy sitting on cover. So first mention of DMZ.
It's confirmation that an all-new sandbox
It's been rumored for so long. Ghost of Hope has been right about everything.
DMZ, Call of Duty's extraction mode, will arrive with Warzone 2.0 at launch.
There it is. This is what I hope would actually be more successful than Warzone. This is so interesting to me. It won't, because, you know, people are like weird and they'll like just die with Warzone. If Warzone doesn't work out for them, they'll just quit. They'll move on.
I'm not gonna go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in the zone.
Okay, so it's confirmation that it does exist though.
You accomplish your goals and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is
Okay.
played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team.
Can you do solo DMZ drops?
And on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You
Okay,
can go
what is the
loud, like
purpose
I
of
always do.
completing
You can
those
go
missions?
quiet, or you can
What do we
hunt other
earn for
players
doing
or
that?
avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
We've been listening to the conversations in the community, specifically around small maps, Ricochet, anti-cheat, ranked play, and beyond. Warzone 2.0 will be free to play for everyone on November 16th.
There it is. The
With
leak
the
was
start of
true. Confirmed, we have less than 3 weeks to get the mastery camo before this shit drops. That is insane.
We had 125 million players in the original Warzone, and I can't.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, good luck breaking that. Good luck trying to find a situation where everyone in the world has nothing to turn to but video games. Everybody's screaming at me, go live, bro, everybody else goes live. No, I make a video, that's it. There is no slide canceling in Modern Warfare 2. And no red dot on the minimap already is just, it's dog shit. This was something that I complained about for a really long time. Last time that it came out, not only did we not have a minimap to begin with at first, they expected us all to use a compass with this crazy audio in the game that they have. But then once they brought the minimap back, it made it so even though people are firing on the minimap without any suppressor or anything like that, they still wouldn't show up on the radar at all. Before, people would run suppressors so they would stay off of the minimap. Now, since the audio is such a big thing, the suppressor does gain that advantage of, you know, suppressing the weapon and making it a bit harder, I guess, to figure out where somebody is. Not really, though. I can pinpoint exactly where somebody is whenever they're firing, whether it's suppressed or not, but whatever. But the red dot itself on the map creates this, I don't know. I'm not even going to go into too much detail. That was just a whole lot of information or whatever. You guys will see how annoying it is. And ultimately, if they just have me on shipment anyway, I don't care. Hopefully, we'll be able to, you know, play the game in a few hours from now. If not, you know, we just play tomorrow the time that they had given us anyway. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the videos recently. It's been really fun. Hopefully this doesn't get copyright like it was yesterday. I had to cut that video up in so many different ways, so I'm hoping that this one doesn't give me the same kind of problem, so wish me luck.